Hello, my friends. Hope you're doing gorgeously. Hi. So sorry to keep you. It took me a little bit of a while to get going today. I think that starting soon screen has been rolling for nearly half an hour. That's my bad. I had to cook as well as tea, and I thought I'd fit it in, which I would have, but then and I don't recommend this to anyone. I've got an Elgato key light which runs off Wi-Fi, and my computer doesn't have a Wi-Fi. It's physically connected to my router, so in order to adjust anything in the light, I have to be able to add it back into my Wi-Fi network on my phone, then use the app on my phone to make it register on my computer via the Wi-Fi network. That is a terrible process. My key light gets bumped off the network once every couple weeks, and it's so fussy about whether or not it will ever add back in. It's just, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I couldn't get it to work today, which means if you turn it on, it's just on maximum brightness. So I've flipped it over to hopefully bounce ambient light off of the wall. And now many of you won't care, but I just want you to know that I have to complain about this at least once a month. It's so annoying. So hello and much love. Yeah, thanks for vibing and welcome. Welcome to the beginning of your weekend. Well done, guys. Friday, we did it again. Now, depending on your age bracket, we did it again, as in we survived to the weekend once more. Or, from my perspective sometimes, it's another weekend. Jesus Christ, how did that happen so quickly? It depends on how much homework you've got, I think. Now, the game plan is Chill Out Friday. We are going to be playing games. I would very much like to sink a little bit of time into one of those horror games. But also, I want to get better and better at Marvel Rivals Zombies, because you guys are clearly better than me at that game so far, and I want to, get my skills involved. Let's do one spooky and Marvel Rivals. After, maybe just a little bit of Doodle. Again, like yesterday, we're not going to be on for long doing art. But I just want to open up that hullabaloo. Just have a quick look, make sure nothing leaps out of me in terms of inspiration. And we'll see what we can do. Now, what about you guys? You want to be competitive? Yeah, I'm a competitive. I never play competitive in multiplayer. But now that they've released a PvE, suddenly I'm interested in being good again. I don't go near competitive rivals. I'm a quick play only guy. I had my second ever match in Battlefield. You don't care, I'm telling you. I had my second ever match in Battlefield 6 last night, where I had killed more people than I had died. Pretty good. I spent almost the entire 20-minute match crawling on my belly with a sniper rifle. Just belly crawling from one place to another. Just E and stand and hit. I mean, IDUM, you kind of can. Now, yo, Beast Thing, how you doing? Beast Thing, are you a fan at all of John Carpenter's The Thing, the remake? Happy Friday to you too, good sir. And let me scroll up and say, Pixie, thank you very much for those reminders. I just didn't realise that room didn't let mods in. That's so weird. Normally they have that. Anyway, like I explained, thank you for the reminders. Andre, welcome back, big man. Sir Andre Master was getting insane DPS or damage totals. Insane last night. Nauf, how you doing? Nauf, I hope your day is good. Hey, Tommy, how you doing, man? Tommy, congratulations on 800 followers on your channel. Nice one, man. Also, cheers for the heads up. That website is usually where I find most of my stuff getting ripped off. Phoenix Gamer, hello. Lovesick Hero, ayo. I knew Linda, let's play later. How you doing? IDUM, welcome back. Catalina, I said it before, I'm going to say it again. I really like how your username is spelt. It's very Eastern Bloc. Paps, thank you for the follow. Bechuga. I am awake and wise. I've just eaten my dinner. That's why I'm sipping my tea. Saki, hello. You didn't go negative. Wait, what? Wait. Wait, what? Oh, you want to be competitive, but you wouldn't go negative. Yes, exactly what you say. Now let's all just sit really quietly and listen to this slightly too loud synth. Which I'm going to switch out for chill shit. Let's put this on random. Paradise Circus. Oh, is this Massive Attack? I don't know if I know this one. Many people are calling you a gooner. So what is there a new, does anybody heard about this? I follow some lovely, gorgeous ladies. Let's call them professionally gorgeous ladies on the internet. Because sometimes we're audience adjacent. And sorry, I reset my phone to give it one last try putting this light in, and then we'll move over to art. But from what I can tell, is it like OnlyFans has now banned specifically goon or hypnotizing or goon sissy content? That's now like illegal or something. You're not allowed to hypnotize people with pornography. Like that's a real concern. And then there's some other interesting insights is that hypno sissy goon content. By the way, I'd like to apologize to anyone who's just here for the artwork. I'll make this topic quick. But apparently hypno sissy and goon content, essentially long form encouragement content, is specifically really popular with the millennial age group and is actually not that popular with Gen Z. Now, this is the real stuff I want to know about. I want to know about each generation and their, like, porn preferences. Like, it's always interesting when you see, like, the top searches by state and stuff. But what about, like, different gens? Like, a lot of the millennials are just like, go on then, go on then, sissy hypno encouragement. But I think some, like, judging by people who are talking on social media, like, I think, like, now if you've got that on your OnlyFans account, you can get your account shut down or something. So people are purging their porn backlog. Or their paid content backlog, let's say it that way. Gen X here, you're into retro stuff. Damn. So, Jarvson, without showing your age or anything like that, completely honest question. When you... Wait, which one's X? The one before me, right? Yeah. Or the one just before me. Anyway, great. That retro stuff, like, you know how, like, as a young man flowering, the zeitgeist of your life, you might see some stuff anywhere between, you know, let's just say 14 to 18. At some point, you're going to find a magazine or something. Does that retro stuff, the whatever vintage you're retroing in, does that line up with sort of your sort of puberty age, very roughly at all? Just out of... Before plastic surgery got popular. The classic raw hotties. Raw as in... Do you know what? I'm going to stop. Let's talk about something else. Right. Every Gen Z that I meet are 1,000 times more horny than us millennials. So I wonder if that's just like a natural thing. Like, the younger lot are always hornier. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm horny. But, like, I'm nowhere near as horny as I was when I was, like, in my early 20s. When I was, like, late teens, early 20s, I was mad horny. Nothing was safe. Hey, Wee Groot. How you doing, man? I can't speak for all of Generation X, but clown midgets. Were clown midgets big for Gen X? Hey, Miku. Comment ça va? 19 to 22. Well, let's not bring ages into it. I still have gummies in my system. Yo, recruit, you're going to come vibe with us this evening. What I want to do is basically have a clean week where I'm not coughing in my sleep. How am I not better yet? That's so fucking weird. I just want a clean week where I'm not coughing in my sleep, and at the end of that week, I'm going to go buy a roll of pizza. Horniness is based on age, not generation. Yeah, but what I'm just wondering is that, is there still, in terms of the generations, different types of porn preference? Tu vas bien? Et toi? Maintenant? Bien, pas grand-chose. Je suis en train de faire de... add my Elgato fucking keylight back into my Wi-Fi system. Un moment, s'il vous plaît. For anyone who's just got in, I'm just talking about how my keylight, which right now is on default, so I've got it on, it's just on maximum brightness. So I've turned it around so that it's bouncing light off my wall. How it disconnects from my Wi-Fi network every couple weeks, and it is a testy little bitch to make it add back in. It's so annoying. So I'm just giving it one more go after resetting my phone. Oh, one sec. I've got to fiddle the thing. When my lights don't connect, I go ballistic. So the reason why this pisses me off so much is that there's not like a USB port that connects it to my PC, which you might think would be the most normal way in the world to connect a light to a computer system. So because my computer is not Wi-Fi, it's hardwired into my fiber, I have to refind it. I have to reset it at the light, refind it on my phone, get it to add to the computer network on my phone, so that the app in my phone for the Elgato light then recognizes it, so I can try to get that to connect it to my PC. Those are two big connectivity steps that these lights do not want to cooperate with. Now, the reason why I just went into another thing is because the light's up here, and it just saved me literally sticking my belly in the camera for a sec. One sec. So should we try this one more time, dear friends? Gathering information about your network. Oh, looks like resetting my phone has done the trick. Maybe waiting for light. Oh, moshi moshi. Hajimemashite. Oh. Okay, I think it's networked. Now let me go back to the app. What a wonderful piece of technology. Okay, now let me go to my computer. Hi-ya! Okay, one sec. I'm going to turn it around. Jesus. Alright, finally, guys. Don't worry, I just rechanged all the heights and screws earlier. No, don't worry about it. I'll just reset all of that shit from scratch, shall I? Fucking bastard, yeah. Do you know when you have to reach too far? You know what I'm talking about? When, like, you're not comfortable, but you have to hold a stress position to fucking fiddle something. Like when there's a plug socket, but it's behind the couch. Oh, Jesus Christ. And like you have to reach too far and you sort of hyperextend your arm and hand. Ah, it's so bright! You hyperextend your arm and hand. Fucking, just... Don't ever use an Elgato key light, guys. God, I hate that thing. Get that down to fucking 4%, please. Oh, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Hardwired gear is always a future, not hardwired gear is a future headache. Jarvson, dude, you're into photography, dude. That's dope. Dude, if you just want to lurk and hang out, please do ignore me. But, like, do you have, like, a portfolio or something? What do you do? Fuck has fallen over. Sorry, I didn't screw it tight enough. Oh, you... I'm really sorry, guys. I'm really happy to see you guys and happy weekend. But I am getting so hot and bothered right now. Every time I have to get up and do this. And also, please bear in mind, whilst I'm doing this, the whole fucking light is shining directly into my face. I don't want to be this guy. If you fall. It's as tight as I can fucking make it. Okay. Wow. Let's have some quiet time. Daddy's just going into his office. You're not supposed to go in there. That's where Daddy screams. Jesus. Mikey, after becoming a subscriber, how do you get the work in progress sheets and stuff on Discord? Idam, you need to connect your Discord account to your Twitch account. I think... Is there a... We've got a command. Oh, Eva, thank you so much. Eva, I hope you're having a lovely day. Yeah, to sync your... go to Discord user settings, connection switch. As per in chat. It can take up to an hour, dude, but it should work. Should work better than my wonderful internal lighting system. An internal lighting system is when somebody gives you an egg, but it's got an LED in it. Volume school photography, senior sports, etc. I process thousands of images a day. Oh, dude, dope. Don't worry, dude, I'm not asking you for pictures of minors on a track and field event, but in a very, very general sense, I want to grab some, like, good stock photos of athletes, like pole vaulting, long jumping, anything that really captures that really big dynamic energy, and, like, you can photograph just very unusual angles. I really want to, like, have a play with that sort of thing. Oh, Eva, no worries. No worries. I was just saying I hope you have a lovely day. But please, go and have your day. Is that working for you? You're going to screw it more. It is currently static and not drooping. And that's a lot to ask for, so we'll take what we can get. Now, is this just at 4%? Oh my god, I'm so worked up after that. Let's have some more hot tea to cool down. Where's my bottle of water? Okay, anyway, what I was getting at is I hope you guys are having a lovely weekend. All of you, thank you very much for joining me. Let's move over to art. You're just gonna have to play with it later. No, I'm so tired and sleepy. Maybe maybe find a younger key light. Just a hot younger key light that maybe you enjoy putting up at the weekend. And then, you know, I'm an open-minded guy. My key light's drooping all the time. And I'm mostly sleepy. And you're a younger lighting enthusiast. Just don't tell me about it. Don't rub it in my face. But go off and enjoy other key lights. What do I care? And key light accessories. We're saints compared to them. Are you still talking about Gen Z being pervs? I was at a bookstore whilst visiting my girlfriend. They were openly saying in public what they're going to do with one another when they get home. No shame in their degenerate game. Disgusting. Does that tea have milk? It does. Chai si smlerkem. Thank you. I drink Yorkshire tea and XP brew for my energy hits. Yeah, do you know what? I should just buy something to take care of my key light issues, shouldn't I? It's not really a problem anymore, is it, in the modern age? Let's open up Tier 2 Hullabaloo V2. Let's open up some reference folders and chill out. Oh, do you know what? I think I had an epiphany last night. The epiphany was Pixie Winkwonk was just like Chun-Li, and now I'm just like, I think I've got a really cool image of Chun-Li. Maybe I'm just going to do Chun-Li for our own personal needs, obviously. But to find that, I must go into my references. I want to draw so many cool things, man. Alright, let's open up. Let's go back to the other page. I have no shame either. Things I've said in this stream. Don't worry. One of a great white kitty, I think, trained us all to be very accepting of people's passions and pleasures. Mentioned in stream. Izzy conditioned us well. Oh, that's lovely, darling. Okay. Well, thanks for sharing. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely day. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a lovely day. Oh my goodness. Do not worry, I'm not that tired. I've just eaten. It's eating yawns. Okay, that's pretty good. Eating yawns? Yeah, you know when you eat your food and you get a little bit sleepy. And you have a little yawn. Oh. But then the energy kicks and you feel better. I bet I have a separate Street Fighter folder. I'm probably looking in the wrong place. One quick moment. Let me just... Oh. Oh, can I use a good cami image? Oh, we got options. Okay, let's say that. I'm sort of piecemealing different images here. Okay, so are we going to go Chinese bun? Or are we going to go Chinese pigtail loop? I don't know if we ever nailed that down in stone. Also, that is in a different folder. I only get the energy part. Oh, Saki, it's been fed back to me that I eat a little bit quickly. I don't just like relax and eat. I tend to like shovel it in and then relax afterwards. So I don't think I do it in a manner that's very good for my body. Rest and digest. Winter sleeping like a bear. Cheeky bit of hibernation. I think I'm just very Latin. I'm so completely English culturally in every aspect. However, I really, really like the bit where they go to bed from about like 2 to 4 in the afternoon. I'm really into that. In some countries. I am more than aware that I should prep a little bit pre-stream. Just be like, okay, let's see if I can find some good ideas to fill in all these different things. That would be really good. But I just don't super have that little window of time always, depending on what I'm up to. But I'll try to remember for next time. I mean, today's just a tiny bit of drawing anyway. It's no biggie, because we're mostly going to be doing games. But when I sort of do a dedicated art day, I probably want to get the most work out of it as possible, really get in the zone. I know I've got a really cool image in this folder, but I'm just hoping to find. But I also... Oh, wait, no, I found it. Okay. I was about to just say this folder's very big. So I am in one folder. One sec. So I have got... in terms of my reference folders, I have 109. There's no way it's 109. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, so I have 109 different like categories of where I put all my reference images. And again, this is like more of an OC obsession compulsion than it is an art reference thing. It's just a habit I have. And if I go into one of those folders, this is a larger example, but one of those 109 folders has 6,500 images. I don't know if I'm well. Anyway, I like it because it's fucking useful, and I've found what I'm looking for. So, joke's on you. Okay, let's go over here. Medical professional. Mikey counting off images could be done to the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Bill. I have accepted. Have you sent? You've picked a great time, Bill. I still haven't found my Kindle. I am going fucking insane. I'm very excited. Obviously, I'm not mentioning any specifics, but I'm into it. Ooh, Jovson! Yo, Jovson, thank you so much for priming over here, man. You get one prime. One shot. Let's go. To sub to a streamer you already know. And you use that prime over here. Do you know what? We need to make up some bullshit to go with 8 Mile. You only get one prime. Come on, let's go. Thank you so much, dude. You can now download my art for free in Discord, by the way. My way of saying thank you for the support on the old Twitch. Hope you're having a lovely day. I've not. Last minute changes. Grinding on another chapter. No stress, no pressure, Bill. Just know that I'm receptive and waiting. Do. Oh, okay. So I was trying to do like I tend to go when somebody mentions muscle in their keywords for their custom waifu. I do tend to go beefcake. So I was trying to go like hard China beefcake here. Yeah, we might still keep it. You never know. We've got quite a number of images now on these layers of like A versions that got replaced with B improvements. I want a Chinese looking defined, we're gonna say, character. I've got some pictures of Chun-Li here that I'm hoping is going to like help just do the trick for me. But I'm going to need to bring up like some traditional Chinese garb, but Chinese sexy garb. Like Chinese boudoir. Chinese sexy outfit. Xiong Sam sexy look. Wait, is this a thing? Oh wow, okay, we're gonna do some oh yeah, okay. Oh nice. Yeah, Jobson. Not just ad-free viewing, not just knowing that you have kindly, at no cost to yourself, good for you, don't let Bezos take that money, also supported a streamer. Not just emotes, but actual stuff, man. You're gonna spend your sweet little time over here. It's my duty to make it worth your while. Within reason, obviously. Okay, let's look at the outfit second. I'm hoping that I could use a pose. So basically, I'm either going to put a fox mask on them, a fox mask on the side of their head. That might be quite cool. And then the rest of the pose has to be sort of muscular and Chinese. So I haven't warmed up. Don't hate me or talk to me. But do talk to me. I get lonely. What the fuck? Listen to this audio track. This sounds like that effect that you would put on vines back in the day. There's more. And then Master from Dungeon Fighter might help. Okay, that is the first time in my life, Masmora, I have ever heard the word nen used outside of Hunter x Hunter. Does Dungeon Master use a nen system? You know, instead of like chi or ki. Who are you? Who are you? What are you telling me right now? Oh, it's what the class was called. Oh, Nen Masterclass. Oh, okay. Mikey is part of the pantheon of British streamers I watch. Fuck yeah. I follow a handful of British streamers. And I'm just like, yeah. Come on, guys. Keep it up. We've got all the good ones. We've got Spiffing Brit sometimes streams. Ashens, he streams. Matt RPD. He's from somewhere Midlands, I think. Many fine Brits. And many more. And many more. Merry Christmas. I don't know about you guys, but I really, I do have a thing where even if I'm making a character a bit more tall and long, I lengthen up the leg and leg proportions. But I really do have a thing for slightly, but slightly shorter torsos. I'm not a long body artist. Jiangxi outfit. Well, I have a lot of outfits in the Google image search results. A lot of them involve like a top bit of material from the shoulders that ties at the neck but leaves the bust open, and then ties to a different bit of material, and the knots are these kind of big Chinese looking knots. So we got it's looking good. But I'm feeling hopeful, let's put it that way. But still, so I'm not going to make this one super hench, but let's make her very cross fit, very defined gym fit. I think I recognize whose reference image I'm using right now for the pose. Let me give a little shout out to, by the way, I don't think they're on Twitch, but they stream on YouTube, and they are the person who gave me the inspiration for my glasses Tifa stuff. The Jetty Jet Show. Does anybody follow the Jetty Jet Show on YouTube? Those beautiful ladies and illustrations, and kind of like really roughs out the loose wiring of the sketch and the rough sketch pose, and then just starts painting and highlighting directly on top in a way that both excites and terrifies me. But, I'm looking at a Chun-Li that he's done, and I'm taking a little bit of this pose, and we're going to put our own kind of character design in. Actually, do you know what? I'm probably going to simplify that and go with a fan instead of a kung fu hand. If I do that all the way around, my hand goes behind me. I don't think a human... I'm starting to realise I don't think a human hand can turn the wrong way around a full 180. Oh, Kami, how you doing, man? Enjoy your luck. Thank you very much for tabbing your boy Mikey. Never heard Nen outside of Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, Hunter x Hunter is just uniquely brilliant. I do need to reread the current story arc from the start, because getting 1 or 2 episodes every 2 years, 1 or 2 chapters, I should say, every 2 years, is not amazing, because the rules of whatever particular Nen situation are going on for any chapter arc were a little bit different. And I'm just like, oh, okay, brilliant. He's released another chapter in 4 years. Which members of the royal family are still alive again? Like, who's doing what and why? And I'm just like, are they now working alongside a Nen apparition of a dead kid? Like, didn't the girl, like, there's one where, spoiler alert, don't worry, this won't even mean anything to you guys, but there's one where the girl's sister dies, but her Nen ability is that when she dies, a Nen clone of herself will appear to keep her happy and look after her. And it's like, what? What am I looking at? Monster Hunter is so good. Is there an anime to that? A manga, I should say. Well, go on. Man be playing best scary games tonight and not. I'm in call between 8 and 9, so if you do a spooky thing, hopefully I won't miss too much. Kid Lordans. Kid Lordans. Man, give me some gotta go to rice and peas. Hey, man, gotta go to rice and peas. Hey, Kid Lindsay, man. Enjoy your cool, warmest wishes. Hey, Wolfie. How you doing? Anon Azure. Welcome back. How you doing, dude? We are just having another little go at like a Chinese sort of vibe. Can we have a maybe I can give her a bow. Staff. Jesus. Too long. That staff literally just became the staff from Chinese Wukong folklore and just extended infinitely off the canvas. Let's not do that. That again. That's mental. Cool. You know what, Mikey? I did not know you had a YouTube, and then after the stream went to check. Your vids are amazing. Oh. Hey, Saki, thank you for the kind words, dude. I appreciate it. I'm lurky. Yeah, no worries. Guys, it's Friday. Live your lives. Play your online communal stream games. Get your work done. We appreciate a bit of a lurky Friday. A bit tangential, innit? Almost. We should be right. Hello. How goes it? Yeah, not too bad. Thank you very much. We're just having a. I think the theme today is everyone's quite lurky. We're all doing our own sort of Friday things. I just want to see if I can come up with a slightly better pose than yesterday for this particular hullabaloo image. And then I thought I'd just essentially just chill out. I was going to play like a bit of Alien Isolation or Classrooms, and then sort of wrap up and see if people just wanted to vibe and check out some more Marvel Rivals, depending on your needs, depending on the energy in the room at the time. So we're trying to just draw, not like super muscly like I tried last time, but a hot Chinese lady who's a bit more gym fit and defined. Definito. How you doing? Mikey, is it not too late for change one of my free word? Miku? As long as I'm not drawing it, it's not too late. Although I have roughed yours out. What did you want to change for one of your words, Miku? Yo, motherfucking Crossfire. I hate it, man. Did you play Battlefield 6 by any chance? I'm just asking because of your username. Oh, Saki, I'm sorry, dude. Oh, that sucks. Is it morning sickness? Chat doesn't breathe manually. Wait, what? I want to replace Workout by Heidi. From the game Heidi. Sorry, Miku, no existing characters. No. That makes it ever so slightly too much work for me. Because then I have to try to... Like, I don't have to, but then what I do is I try looking at the existing character, and I try over-focusing on that, instead of just doing a general waifu build in general. Okay. Chronological migraines. Oh, God. Do you find stuff like bright lights, basically visual input, really does not help? Are you sort of a chill, cold room, lower brain activity kind of guy, less stimulation? I've had really bad headaches before when I was younger. And I was like, I think I have a migraine, because I knew what that word was. And when I was a little bit older, I then actually had a migraine. And I was like, fuck! This sucks! This is really horrible!
This guy's got the right idea.
Oh, migraine lovers in chat, thanks for the follow. I only follow people who understand true suffering. It's the Halloween way. However, you do know what a migraine is. You're not worth my time. Come back to me when you've grown up a little. When you've endured, like I have. He's a fellow migraine sufferer after all. I will follow him. Us migrainers have to unite. Thanks for blinding light. Cheers, appreciate the support. Gotta lower your brain activity, yeah. 1 to 3 days, fuck. Farmers get loads of migraines during the harvest. I thought you promised us you were going to be busy on a work call. You can't let us think we're going to be happy and free of your bullshit for a bit. Only to still be typing in chat. You promised us a work call, Kidloons. Go have a work call. It's like, is it Nate Bargett or Nate Bargatze? Where he's just like, sometimes at night, my wife will be like, all right then, babe, I'm going to go to sleep. And I'll say, okay, I'm going to stay up for a couple hours then. I'll still be up for a couple hours. So then I'm just getting settled down to relax. And my wife will do this thing where she brings the duvet out to where I am. And she says, oh, I'm going to just stay with you until you fall asleep. And he's like, and I do not care for that at all. You already promised you were going to bed. This was my time. I've been a bit over hopeful over the rotation of a wrist there, I think. I really need people to stop calling my work. I don't want to talk to customers on a Friday. Those selfish sons of bitches. Things where you have to manage customers on a Friday sucks. Things when you have to manage customers on a Saturday and a Sunday after your department managers launch a new promotion without working out whether or not it's going to be a terrible idea, and then leave for the weekend so that you're on the phones all weekend dealing with people complaining because the website's gone down. Because you launched a national discount rail fare in your promotional window, not realizing that that is then literally giving cheaper train travel to millions of people who have to use the train, therefore making it something that's going to be like a trending article on one of those money-saving websites, therefore making an insane number of people try to purchase an insane number of amounts of stuff to get this promotion, which then crashes our website and the system that talks to the train companies. And you're not back till Monday, but you launched it on Friday at 5 o'clock. And everything seemed perfectly fine for the 25 minutes you were still in the office. So you'd done your quality checks. You ticked your box on your little sheet. Yeah, she left the company after that. Left the company. I think that's probably a standard business practice, but I work for a company where basically a lot of middle managers would try a promotion, and if that promotion was successful, then they'd probably get promoted into doing something else. And if that promotion was a fucking nightmare, then they'd leave the company because that's the end of their career. The more I make this arm flat, the more I'm sort of obliged to rejig all the proportions to an equal length. I was trying to ride on the fact that some of these bits of limb are coming towards us and some away. But we're entering the whole like, okay. Your weekend call is interrupting my edible. Well, that's two of you who are still riding on some delicious edible pizza. I never wanted to get promotion in any of my regular jobs. Great, call center manager, more stress. Working weekends for 4K a year more, no thanks. Do you want to know, I did something like that. When I first became like a... Before I was like team leader, it was one of those like sub ones where you're not a team leader, but you're like the team leader's favorite helper. Like you're a supervisor or a senior. And it basically means like everybody else can leave the office and you're in charge of the building so that everyone else can have their life for 4K a year more. So when I got promoted into like supervisor thing, I was like, okay, well great, this is going in the right direction, but this is the part of the career that kind of sucks. And so with us supervisors, because we were open on a Saturday, we had a thing where uh, every third week, every 1 week in free, you would have a day off. It would be a random day of a week, but you'd have that day off, but you had to come in on Saturday. And it would just be you and one other supervisor running the place on a Saturday or a Sunday, whilst all the actual staff and all the managers just had like a more normal career calendar pattern. All right, not a bad way to do it. However, we also had a thing where our holiday booking system was relatively automatic. If you tried to ask for holiday off in any kind of level of management, what the HR lady did is or the holiday lady, is she would simply look at that day and she would make sure that if you're not there that day, at least one other member of management is. And if that's not a problem and it's not on like a blacklisted promotional window, they're just like, yeah, okay, you get it off automatically. So we got put into that position, got that job, me and a few other people, new supervisors. They gave us our new rosters, which was like, just showing me all of the Saturdays that I had to come into work where I had a day off in the middle of a week. And I took all my holiday and I booked off every single Saturday. I booked every fucking Saturday off. So that I simply had 1 week in free where I didn't come in during a weekday. And I also didn't come in on the Saturday. And it hard locked... Poor woman. It hard locked the other woman into not being able to take off any holiday because she was the only remaining supervisor on the schedule. And so like I said to her, I was like, just a heads up, I've been really cheeky. I've booked off every Saturday that we're supposed to come in and work because I don't want to be here on a Saturday. It sucks. We've all done it before back when we were just staff members. You know what a nightmare it is. Now you're going to know what a nightmare it is on your own. But basically I said, if you need to actually have a Saturday off, just let me know and I will remove one of my bookings because I'm just booking them for fun, for like mental well-being. I'm not like going to a funeral or anything. So do let me know. But basically I was just like, so I've kind of just fucked you over, mate. But I got there before you did. So losers snoozers. Yeah, fake title if you're not a manager, not a foot soldier. But you are at the very least trustable and competent and willing to take the hit to sort of get your face known in the company. It's all part of the process. I think it's actually very good because we had some supervisors or seniors or whatever you want to call it who were very, very good workers and got promoted to sort of being in a more senior role where you don't just have to be very good at your job, you have to be relatively self-motivated to be loud and present and get other people doing their job, especially with temporary staff. And also, like, I used to do little things. Now, I'm going to be honest, it made me date hot girls. But I used to do little things where I used to just give part of my job to other people and just call it a development thing. I'd be like, yo, do you want to do a development thing? I want you to do my slideshow presentation for me. I'll just sit in the room. Because that looks really, really good because it means you're looking for talent in your own workplace. If you do that at a supervisor level, it looks really fucking good on your record. You sort of get promoted a bit quicker. And it also means like a lot of yearly hot temps look up to you. But the flip mole of that is that there were people who were really good working in my office. And then they had to do the bit where they were also responsible for making sure other people were doing their job. And you suddenly notice that they're not people and that they like hated talking to other people. I remember talking to this one girl who was supervising us back when I was new. And I was just like, oh, do you have any pets? Just a super random question. I was like, oh, do you have any pets? And she sort of turned to me and she just sort of goes, I prefer to be sort of a person with secrets. Thank you very much. And I was like, oh, okay, no worries. And then like she applied for a manager position and all the other managers were just like, she hates people. She's really bad at managing them. There's no way we're going to make her a manager. And she thought she deserved to be a manager because she'd put in the hours as a supervisor. And it's like, you do not appear to have the self-awareness that would indicate that this is not a job that you would excel at. She got in a real huff and then she left the company. And it's like, what did you expect? You hated talking to people, and then you were applying for a team leader position. Nah, funny times. That was her flirting, Mikey, trust me. Oh, yo, hey Nathan, how you doing, man? Hey, Disco Beard. I worked for Hastings Insurance in a call center at one point. My whole goal was to be promoted enough to not have to be on the phones anymore. I didn't want to go high, yeah, high enough that you've got your head out the phones. That's all you want. That is all you want. How much work do I have to do? Do you want to know where I got this headset? My father was a manager in a contact center. My mom just loved customer service. But one day, you see, they run a promotional discount. It's not being properly back-ended. And the whole system goes down. And he gets angry. Are we going to go buns? Are we going to go here? I don't know. I'm about ready to walk away from this rough feeling it out and just move over to games. It might do something else. I redeemed 2 sips. Chop chop. Sorry to miss. Thank you very much. Oh, the tea bag's in here. Thank you very much, Bingus. I tagged Discord. Fuck, I never pressed enter. Oh man, I had it all loaded and everything. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Alright, I'm just going to leave that in there for tomorrow. So I remember to prep it now. I remember to like write the message and literally sit there waiting to press enter. But I'm still not like remembering to, you know, press enter. I'm still trying to vibe that same theme, but this is a little bit too flat. So let's just hope that I've warmed up somewhat now.
Very cool, way to go.
Mike M. Lear.
Oh, Bingus, thank you for priming. Oh, 4 gorgeous months of Prime. Thank you for subscribing for free. Don't let Bezos win. Well done. Enjoy your art rewards. Enjoy your cool shit. Thank you very much. Anything from my favorite Twitch fought guru. So glad the word guru is on the end of that. Thank you so much, Fingers. Oh wow, thank you for subscribing. Oh, I'm just gonna write your name over on the board over here real quick. Oh no. Oh my. Piping out, but I'll be back. Hey, thank you. One sec, Bingus, I'm changing into something cute. Cute new outfit.
This guy's got the right idea.
Hello. There is a delicious treat. I think it's like a marshmallow chocolate puff. It looks like this, and it's in like a wrapper. And that's also what they wrap their hair in. They being traditional Chinese women with bund up hair. So whenever I see Chun-Li, I get hungry. Instead of thirsty. Oh wow, much more hydrations. Alice, are you enjoying Dark Souls-based artwork and gaming again, you gorgeous thing? Thank you very much. And a posture. Chun-Li snacks. Cool. Wunderbar, wunderbar. Thank you, thank you. What are those Chinese outfits? Wunderbar, wunderbar. This is what I talk about when I sort of say, like, it really helps to have a reference picture, but then it doesn't mean you're copying it, so to speak. Like, that Jetty Jet image was a bit more vaguely this, but obviously I changed the arms and the torso. And then once I'd realised this is too flat, I've still got that Jetty Jet image to be like, okay, leg up stuff, but like, I've really got to be a bit more warmed up and just, let's just completely go over a different angle, but try to keep that vibe. So now we're sort of just freestyling. Hello, Toxic. How you doing? I'm copying your knife build on Cyberpunk right now. I tell her. Boo. Oh yeah, he did knife only DLC, didn't he? Jin's in the house. Gorgeous Toxic Jin. Racing us with a little hello. Hello. Toxic, what you eating recently? I think it's probably going to sit nicer if we sort of mirror this. Or dupe it. Got it again with my keyboard attached. I do need to get myself one of those gizmos. Touch, wheelie, wheelie, fiddle, spin. Because I'm more than happy using my keyboard with Photoshop, but I keep never quite having it attached to the right computer between chat and working. If I get myself one of those fiddly gizmos, that will just stay attached to the drawing PC for all my hotkeys. Mikey, don't you literally have a Huion key dial? Don't you literally have a gizmo for the very tablet you're using? Yes, and I've just remembered that right now live. So, okay, don't mind me. I think I literally have the answer to my problem in a box somewhere. I can't wait to try out Marvel Rivals. Phoenix, you gonna play later? Let's fucking go! A Logitech Creative Console? No, I don't really like Logitech software on my PC. It really fucks me off. Thank you for the idea. Hedgie. Oh yeah, we're checking out zombies, mate. I did not understand how any of Marvel Rivals zombies worked with the leveling system until I'd played about 3 or 4 games. But now I'm very literate. Should we just have some open fans? Shall I look at a picture of a fan? I think I'm missing out on some of the mechanics. There's little wooden sticks and things. Chinese fan. Or Chinese person called Anne. Good. So close. I do not blame you one bit. Thank you. Thank you, I needed that. If it's not on Crunchyroll or Webtoon, I typically don't see it. Oh, Toxic. Toxic, there's so much good anime and manga. Honestly, I would literally be clueless if it wasn't for like a small handful of you predominant, the biggest finger of that hand being Nathan. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try an open fan. I still want them both down, but I might have to jiggle their angles. Because a fan is almost like a circle where your hand is in the middle. Not quite. I'm letting a really uneven edge spill off the page. Mikey, not you asking why I eat, and then you don't see the message. Ah, toxic. Never fear. I'm a better streamer now. I'm now aware that I can hover on your name using my streaming tools without needing to scroll up. You're a manhwa light novelist. Well, for dinner, we had tagliatelle with a tomato and vegetable sauce. Delicious. And puglia, which is Italian red wine. From what region? Sipping my second glass right now. It's a good one. Ooh, I'm a bit of a Wait, it's just moved again. Weird. I'm an Austrian. Sorry. Let's try that again. I'm an Argentinian Malbec guy. When it comes to reds, which I'm not particularly well versed in, I do find that a South American Malbec in general is like the way to go. From what region? Alright, fuck me then, alright. Oh, Puglia is the region. Oh, sweet. Sorry, I was like, is that a brand? I don't know what Puglia is. My bad. Is this Crystal Castles? Sexy Time Radio, let's check. This is Sidewalks and Skeletons by Goth, and the one before is Lotus Flower by Radiohead. Dang. Otherwise. Yeah. Well, she's feeling like she could be more Chinese, so we're slowly getting there. Don't really know about the muscle bit, so we'll just give her really big shoulders and imply that. GOTS, thank you. There we go. Just sneak all our problems off the side of the page. Oh, it does this. I forgot this bit. I was like, what are the mechanics of fans? Am I missing something? It's had like a crossover bit, doesn't it? Okay. Sorry, fingertips. Anyway, it's a bit too much time on fans. Where are those dresses? We get muscly bum. As a fan, I like it when you spend time on us. I tend to like the type of expression seen on the drawing to the left. What, do you like a bit of rar? Yeah? Mikey, watch out for underboob! Don't worry, we're about to actually clothe this character. Somewhere there's a Twitch moderator right now hovering over the ban button. They don't want to do it. They know they have to. They're just like, oh. The moment he starts drawing clothes, if those clothes are like, dude, it's literally lines on the page. But when I dictate whether or not those lines on the page are covered or not, that's when they know whether or not to ban. Those poor moderators are like Pavlovian dogs. Pissing and shitting all over themselves. They don't know what's going to happen. They're hearing the bell. They're getting told different instructions. By the way, do not look up how Pavlov learnt about the Pavlovian reaction. Because he was not experimenting on dogs in a nice way before he discovered they were also salivating at dinner time. Oh, the previous one, Toxic. This is Careful You by TV on the Radio. Careful You, TV on the Radio. The previous one was You and Me by Alt J. I'll type it. It's like this. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm always happy to. I will always stop and try to look at what song it is, because whenever I'm in someone else's stream, if I hear a song where I'm just like, oh my god, please tell me what that song is. I love it, and if I don't find out what it is right now, I will never hear that song again in my life. It's like you have to share this. I get it. So. It's seriously it. Oh, Pixie, you know Alt J. You're Pixie. I'm going to be honest. I'm slowly becoming used to you being ahead of the curve. Pixie's pretty switched on. Okay, and then Chinese dresses with a nice split up the middle? Up the side? So, as anyone who's remotely Chinese, or has watched any period Chinese stuff, or been to China, or enjoyed Chinese tea, or turned the TV on, or walked out the house before, will probably notice that this is not a Chinese outfit, but it is some weird fucking outfit that hopefully follows some Chinese language. Yeah. Pass. Naru, hey there, man. If you raise your arm and share your luck with the chat, like when people raise their arms to Goku to build up the spirit bomb, that would be great. I don't actually know that. I'm so sorry. I'm not saying I don't believe you. I just mean like so as sometimes we get reminded, a massive weak spot in my anime is that I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z. But it sounds very much like an episode of Doctor Who where everybody has to believe in him really hard and he comes back to life or something. He gets all the people in Britain in an evil dystopian future to believe really hard in Doctor Who, and he sort of comes back to life a little bit like a kind of Voldemort goo baby at the train station. Oh, I'm quite afraid there's nothing to be done for him. It's 8 p.m. on a fucking Friday. Get your ass up! We're going to Mikey's. Hey Spark, how you doing, man? Mikey, I'm curious about your workflow. Do you always do lots of sketching and drawing before fully rendering? For pretty much, yes. So, I enjoy the painty render method sometimes, where you basically, you rough out the idea still, sure. You got a bit of sketch down, but then you just drop some colors and tones on there, so you've worked out your lights and values, and then you sort of just start blending and rendering that together to bring a piece to life. I enjoy that method. It's exploratory. You kind of already know how your piece is going to look by about 3 hours in, so you're sort of a bit more confident with what you're doing. There's still a lot of man hours that you put into it. However, I personally find that although it's quite useful for maybe complex ideas, or if there's like mechanical bits or something like that where you don't want to go into the details, that ultimately the finish is never quite as tight and clean as I personally prefer. So I tend to be a bit more of a sketch it out, work on the sketch, make sure you're warmed up, come back to the sketch again, tighten up the sketch enough that you're happy to start lining it. Because if I'm doing a more of a clean anime art style, I like my line art to be correct at that stage. I don't want to be exploring and fixing problems after the line art stage, if I can avoid it. But trying to look for like a middle ground where I kind of rough these ideas in, work on just the overall external forms with a bit of render, and then sort of apply line art to those results might be a shortcut. It's something I've been fantasizing about, but not yet sorted. Oh, Chinese lanterns around. Fuck! I'll let a symmetry tool worry about this in the ink layer. Keep this rough enough for now. Iron Ghost Scout, we are listening to... One moment. Right now, I'm assuming this song, not the one before it. This is Black Mambo, Glass Animals. I see Mikey sketching the wrong layer, makes him human in my eyes again. I'm trying not to like sigh every time I'm either in the wrong layer or my keyboard is talking to the wrong computer. I'm just trying to like not make it part of my identity, but my god. You know, Mike, if you use Clip Studio Paint, I will use Clip one day, thank you. Now, Mikey, why lanterns and fans? Well, because they're Chinese, and I was kind of hoping that we'd do it really, really simple, but I'm hoping we'd have like a fox design on the fans and maybe a little fox head on the lanterns, so that we could hit foxy Chinese muscle keywords. We shall see. This one's a little bit busy. However, as a very loose idea, it's mostly there. Let me look at some pictures of Chinese fox pattern. But I'm sort of ready to say that's good enough to start inking, so that these actually get done. Chinese fox pattern. Lots of curls and swirls. A little bit different than a Japanese fox pattern. Very interesting. To be fair, he said foxy. I don't care. A Chinese fox has lots of tails. Unsurprisingly, it's very similar in that regard. Chinese mythological fox. 9 tails, spirit animal. Left one's peak. I love muscle girls. Oh, thank you. I mean, it's literally just... are you talking to me? It's literally just an outline of shapes, but thank you very much. I spawned in the heaven of jiggly women crushing watermelons with their thighs, haven't I? Kinda. Maybe. Any Marvel Rivals tips for a complete noob? Have fun. Zombies is a bit more specific. There's a very small selection of characters, and all you've got to do is keep spamming attacks at zombies. That's basically it. And just like play with the upgrades. In Marvel Rivals in general, I would suggest grab a character that's got 1 star, because they're very effective, but they're also very easy to use. You know, you don't have to be super smart and clever and nuanced. You can just go in and attack or go in and heal. But yeah, don't stress it. I mean, we're hardly playing ranked, we're just playing zombies. There's zombie. I'm gonna pull this a little bit tighter because it's creating too many separate areas that might just be a bit tough on that read. Okay, the fans are upside down, but I'm just going to maybe draw a fox the right way up, because there's a super vague shape. It's already difficult enough to maybe even understand what I'm trying to draw right now. Chinese style fox. I want one of those ones where, like, do you know how like foxes sometimes, is it snow foxes, where they look at the snow to hear the creature, and they do like the little baby pounce where they just go. I want to capture that little, like, I don't know. Anyway, this is a really vague shape. That'll do. This is at its very least a bit more inspired than the last two attempts. And I will take at the very least sometimes. Actually, I will take at the very least all the time for a tier 2 hullabaloo. It's just about getting these waifus done. Right, thank you very much. Just a little bit of sketching. But the sketch is at least sketched. We're almost just saying words twice. We're almost fully sketched for page 1. We're making blisteringly fast progress for me. However, you know what that means in reality. We live and learn. We laugh and love. As below, as above. Let's make her face seem a bit bigger. The haircut, it follows a shrine maiden style, as per the keywords. We might sort of shift a few bits around regardless. But... get a bit of forehead in with our MILF. I don't like the parallel tilting. It might be worth... is this all one layer?
This guy's got the right idea.
Hello. We had lots of variation in the curves of his boobs, because this original sketch was that they were completely unsupported, so he was squeezing them all over the place. And now, because we've actually then put them in a bra, but still kept the arm up, I sort of kept some of the squeeze. And just kind of like, damn, it's just looking a bit wonky. I'm sort of not going to worry too much about the physical mechanics of the squeeze. I think we're just going to maybe simplify some of those curves back out into traditional boobish. Ah, boobish. Yes. Like Yiddish. Calm down all this. Like, whatever the lace underwear version of greebling is. Off all of that. Well, alright. Our sketch of doth progress, truth. And through such progressions, do we not become wiser and stronger and more learned every day? Also, which one's this? Just take off the bottom of that pasty to show that the underboob is covered. Lest we get in trouble. Okay, right, guys. Thank you very much for chilling out with me whilst we just sort of sucked on the flavourful lollipop of trying to both warm up and find something that felt not inspired, but something that felt relatively cool for the Faith Fox Dies Foxy Chinese Muscle one. We've cut back on the muscle. We've gone more for the Chinese look with loads of fox print stuff. It's still vague and suggestive, and line art will destroy the magic, as it always does. But a card is a card. And then we've just got 2 more pages to go of your gorgeous, delicious ideas. Thank you very much, everyone who subbed in any manner this month. Extra big shout out to the tier 2 hullabalooers who joined me on my little experiment to help hit channel targets. But also, for me, the idea of this is that this is supposed to force me to just get a bit more used to sketching a bit more quickly, getting those ideas out, inking them basically, moving on to the next one to make me a better illustrator. So far, we have not done it quickly. I've sat here and just sunk us into hours of sketch lair, which is also my other way of doing it. Yo, Faye Fox, I didn't realize you were in. I hope you're having a gorgeous day. Faye Fox, I tried to do like a super muscly Chinese woman from the back, but I think like we weren't necessarily hitting our sketch ideal. The 5th ideal. A fox. Where is she? One sec. Mate, how many extra layers are there? I don't even know where these fans are. Did I just put these fans on the wrong layer from the thing earlier? Okay, we'll ignore that. Ignore that. We also, at some point... This is... Oh, mate, that was horrible. I'm so... That was... Always warm up, kids. Always warm up before you draw. Please, for the love of God. There we go. So I was trying to do Faith Fox. I was trying to, like... I was like, can I do, like, a super hench... like, sort of, like, Chinese woman who's, like, kind of, like, in a sort of big gorilla pose? And I was like, and can I do that in a way that still makes her look Chinese from the back? I was like, what exactly are we doing here? But you never know. I'll keep that for later for my own personal enjoyment. But eventually we just went a bit more traditional. I like that too. Oh, thank you. Mikey in the present flaming. Mikey from the past. Past Mikey is a dickhead. I don't like him and I don't respect him. He treats future Mikey like it's not his problem. And then I am future Mikey. I am the future! Spacebar, lovely to see you. Now. I have my Twitch connected, but it doesn't show me the channels. Yeah, dare. Unlink everything, dude. Unlink everything, link it all again. We'll see if that helps. I mean, don't stress too much, because, like, we always get people where it doesn't quite work. And then, like, it always works in the end. But yeah, desync your Twitch, desync your Discord, resync your Twitch to Discord, connect your Discord account to your Twitch. Give it a day. Right. Don't worry, I haven't put any new art in there yet. I was saving that towards the end of the month. Because we had so many new joiners this month. That I want to just give you the opportunity to download your artwork in Discord. Guys, if you are subbed in any manner, Prime, Gifto, Hardcore, whatever, download my art in Discord because I delete the old stuff when I put new stuff in. And we've got a handful of new pieces I need to be putting in at the end of the month. Oh, hey, that just reminded me of something I want to do. One quick sec. I just want to tweet a silly tweet. And then we shall go play some video games. If there's like people here who are desperate to play Marvel Rivals right now, we will do that. Otherwise, I was gonna like go back to the classrooms real quick. I want to just complete the ear level and go back to the level with the little baby that follows you around. Hey, little baby. I don't know. I'm just a fucking baby. You guys, nobody knows Film Cram. Fucking hell. Film Cal, only I do. I'm just a baby. What do I know? I mean, you seem like you know quite a lot. Get over here, because I'm a baby. I'm good for classrooms. And then for you not phrasing that, how have you done since playing it? Oh my god, Spirit. Look, sometimes people are going to fiddle babies. You've got to stop worrying about it on the internet. Oh, you're doing gesture drawings? Yeah, fuck that. That's really, really good. 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. Gesture studies on timers are really, really good to get you flowing and loose. And fuck that. I would rather be tight and do shit art for the rest of my life. Hate it. Extra broccoli before your homework. No thanks, mum. Oh, sorry. The image I'm looking for is on another account. One sec. Yeah, let's do little classrooms. Pixies with the A crowd. Pixies with the crowd that gets really good damage stats. And then she comes over, and unless Sir Andre Finest is here, she's just like, oh, bless these little children. Also playing zombies. Oh my god. I'm scrolling the wrong thing. Mate, so many. Basically, I've got loads of art on my account, which is fine. And if I repost that art now, it's age restricted. but the old art isn't age restricted. So I can quote it and retweet it, and everyone can see it. But if I post it fresh, locked. You sons of bitches. I think scrolling this account was a bad idea. Let's go back to the other one. Yeah, classroom sounds good. Yeah. Little bitty classy. Mikey, the Art Rewards channel doesn't show up on the left when I go through the link. I'm on the channel, but it fails to load. Yeah, IDOM, it just still hasn't recognized that you're, it just hasn't recognized that you're a Twitch sub. Try it tomorrow, dude. Also, I literally do not, by the way, completely fucking randomly, every time I make a Discord link, it does not link you to my Discord. It links you directly to that channel. So if you're not a Patreon or a Twitch sub, it instantly takes you to a room that it won't show you. I do not know how to undo that. I literally don't know. I went through the process of make me a new Discord link. I was like, here's a brand new Discord link. I'll type it into Nightbot and change the commands. Guess where it fucking took me? Straight to the room. Straight to the fucking Art Rewards room. If anybody has any idea, let me know. I was like, what the... Anyway. So that doesn't make it any... You know, it doesn't... It's more confusing for you guys. And I'm so sorry. But ideally, that link should just take you to Discord. It's not undoable. There's no server level URL system. So, but the thing is, it's like, so when I made the new one, I was like, okay, I'll make sure I'm just in the rules channel when I make the new link. But that link still went to the other room. Yeah, dude, try tomorrow. You must have made the Art Rewards channel from the first default channel that Discord gives. And that's the one that you usually turn into the rules or the welcome. You also didn't do the invite system right. Yeah, I'm pretty confident I didn't do something right. I'll look into it. I'll just I might just have to then I might just switch out the contents and like literally put the rules in the art room, rename it, change all the rules for the members, and then vice versa. Can you copy and paste a room in Discord with all the rules and everything? Yeah, I've fucked up the invite system. I don't know how. I didn't even realize because it's only a while ago that somebody was like, you know, it takes us straight to that room. I was like, no, don't know that. I mean, now I know that, but fuck. Anyway, I'm awfully sorry. But as for you guys who still can't see it, leave it. Try tomorrow. That would be my advice. I'm not telling you what to do, but I would leave it and try tomorrow. Just see if it all catches up. Whilst we were doing that points thing to get those channel targets on Twitch, I noticed that that wasn't always updating within 24 hours anyway. So God knows what else takes a while on the servers. Probably could have used a keyword search, I've just realised. I'm very close now. There we go. I just wanted to repost my old Ding Dong Godric image. I wonder if Twitter will know to filter it. Because it's a man with, I think I drew 1, 2, 3, 4 and or 5 penises. Let's have a look from my non-adult account. I wouldn't bother changing it. It's a minor thing. I mean, when you... Okay, so when you go there, you can still see all the options on the left, right? You can still see that you're in a channel and click general and stuff. It's meant for subs and patrons. And they need to see the channel first. Eva, thank you. That Outlook has completely reset my concerns. The whole reason we have a Discord, like, I like that you guys also like being in there, and that's good for you. But the sole necessity that I had for it was delivering rewards. So yeah, maybe that's not bad for being a landing channel. Eva, I love you for saying it that way. I'm ready to let that go emotionally. There we go. Age restricted. It always takes Twitter like a couple seconds to decide. So it's also age restricted. Wonderful. Let me look at something real quick before I go and get some snacks. Excuse me, you have a not safe for work account? No, Tommy, just according to Twitter, most of the artwork I post is not safe for work. Anything with cleavage, the usual bullshit. You can't see whether or not it's a problem, but because my other account is also based in the UK, without me having confirmed my age, it won't show me half of my own content. One sec. Oh, it's not quite triggered it. It's not quite triggered it, but it's close. Oh, it's close. Don't worry, I'm trying to aim for something. Oh, it's close though. Let's see the exact number. Oh, I'm 12,000 over. I'll take a look at that again tomorrow. Oh. Excuse me making noises. Right, back in the room. You need Illuminati level membership for his not safe for work stuff. Hey guys, welcome back. Lovely to see you. Right, Pino. There was Pina in it. Guys, thanks for vibing whilst we did some sketching. I am going to go and grab a snack and a cup of tea. We'll play some spooky games. I'll leave you with our vague selection thus far. Warmest wishes. Go have a stretch. Pat yourself on the back. I'll drop an ad break. And I'll see you on the flipping of the mole.